Game experience, you know. Hello, everybody. I am so glad to be back, and I don't actually know if this is adjusted properly. Yeah, that's about adjusted properly. I am so glad to be back. I had to miss, I think, the entire last week of streams just because I was sick. It was really unfair, and I'm still a little sick, which is still a little unfair, but I had this terrible, it was like a fever or like a flu or something. It wasn't COVID-19, thankfully. I tested for that and the test was negative, so I didn't have that. And I don't think that I've ever had COVID. Either that or I've had it like 5 times and I'm terrible at doing the tests. That is also possible, but I don't think I've ever had it. But I did have this, like, really bad, sickness this past week, and then, I got better, luckily, but it's still been kind of a persistent cough. Like, it's kind of trailed off into, like, mild cold symptoms. But anyway, we have done some progress on destroying these villages. Particularly, between streams, I believe I made some progress doing that. And good, we still have all the villagers here. Right, one thing that I said I was going to do that I'm just now realizing I've totally forgotten to do, and was actually supposed to have done by, I think, the beginning of next week, not next week, it's not next week yet, I was supposed to have done it by the beginning of last week, unless I'm mixing up the details, but, one thing I have not done is come up with the ideas for, what buildings we're gonna build. Come up with, you know, a list of villagers and what their roles and what their names are gonna be, what their, you know, dynamics with each other are. Like, I really just want to build out this village lore and then kind of, like, recreate it in Minecraft, if you want to think about it like that. I have confirmation from Rowan that they are showing up. But I don't know how exactly to confirm that for my phone. I do wonder if I should do anything with that, because it is pretty close by. Like, it could just be like a shooting range or something. Or, no, cause I definitely don't want any of the villagers going over there. Sorry, I'm gonna have a few more quiet moments like this because I do have a tendency to get pretty bored when I'm alone here. Which I certainly hope is understandable. Ow. Oh yeah, between streams I did some extra work destroying houses here. For now I really just think that it's these that we have to destroy, and then me and Rowan can make the list together. Which is unfortunately going to involve a lot of wiki scrolling. Or we could not do that. We could do something else. I know for a fact we are not going to get this video out by the end of March. And one video a month wasn't even my goal. It was just kind of a thing that incidentally happened. For the first 2 months, I got a video out each time. The workflow that I've created would hypothetically allow for a video every 1 to 2 weeks, but unfortunately it has not shaken out for us that way. Because we've gotten sick, we've had streams have the chat be hijacked by a bunch of nasty people. We've had, you know, technical issues. We've had people just not showing up due to other commitments, which is entirely fair. I can't blame anybody for that. We've had a lot of bad luck with these streams this month, is what I'm saying. And I am happy for the month to be over soon. Although not happy about some homework that I have to get done by then. So... Ow. They said they would be arriving soon. Here, since there's nobody here right now, I'm gonna check my messages. Okay. Maybe I should clear up my inventory. And no, my inventory is actually pretty fair, considering, you know, what we're doing. I will go and sleep, though. I do need to decorate my bedroom a bit more. Maybe that's what I could try to do this stream. But then again, I don't know. I don't want to focus too much on housework because people... The last times that we were playing for killing the Ender Dragon, people were, like, really insistent on, what is it? People were really insistent on getting the village done as quickly as possible, so alright, I'll make that the next top priority. No, people aren't showing up to do that. It is a Thursday night. I don't need to be all, like, sad about, people not being here. I mean, I've got a commitment myself. I've got a party, that I'm going to at, like, 8:30. And so I'm going to quit out of here when it's about that time. That's why there's a bit of a shorter stream. It's kind of like a half stream. That's why I'm thinking we don't commit to anything huge. I know that Helen is going to be really, really picky about what kind of villagers we have. Or maybe not really picky. But she, more so than any of the rest of us, is going to have some thoughts and opinions and feelings about what kind of villagers we should have. Definitely a Fletcher. Fletchers are useful both ways, both for buying and selling items with and for emeralds. Because sticks are really easy to gather in abundance. Arrows are not, because you need, like, a chicken farm and flint, which I don't even think that you can farm, except for, like, piglin trading. But piglin trading farms, in my mind, don't even really count as farms. Kind of like a... what do you call it? A piglin trading... trap. Maybe. That felt good. I love cracking my neck. I do it all the time now. I wasn't even able to before a few months ago. A bit more than that. More like half a year ago. I learned how to do that, and I haven't looked back. Oh, man. I constantly see that this is mostly ready. I'm gonna go to Rowan's house so that I can confront them when they join. Not really. I mean, I have no idea what they're doing, but I assume it's entirely fair to not be able to show up to the stream exactly at 7. I also do want to see what's up with Helen's base, because I have not checked on it in what feels like a hot minute. That's probably just because we haven't done a lot of streams since then. And oh, this is Soulfan now, right. There's blocks just dangling, that made me uncomfortable. Alright, there's a banner there, a poisonous potato in a glow item frame, sure. These are actually all good changes. I have no objections to any of these.
And I love this sound. This is a genuinely really nice sound. I love that. I always forget what the walking sound for glowstone is. It doesn't sound like it should be that. It just kind of feels like the default sound. Again, sorry about still being a little bit sick with a cold. I don't really know what I could have done about that. I mean, I could, you know, go and fetch some Dayquil, but I do not particularly feel like it. And even then, that tended not to help me with the cough symptoms. Ugh. What does help with cough drops, but only while I'm eating them. I don't know why. They don't take effect. They don't have a lasting effect after I'm done.
expecting them any minute. I don't want to seem impatient, but also I have nothing else to do, really. Like, I don't know... I don't know what I'm gonna do from this stream, and I gotta kind of talk it out with somebody. I also don't feel like the stream properly starts until someone else joins. I don't know. We had one person come in chat for 4 seconds just to like the video, and that was when we weren't even active, so... No one's seeing any of this. I could hypothetically say a naughty word, like... boobs.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, you jump scared me.
Surprise! Chat is still off. Man, they really ruined it, didn't they?
I just forgot to turn it back on. I'm fine with turning it back on, though. Unfortunately, you can't really do that midstream without, like, resetting it, kinda, so...
Yeah. Just to make a sticky note for next time.
Yes, please. Also, remind me to actually, for once, do something...
No, you make a sticky note.
Remind me to actually, for once, do something that I say I'm gonna do in between streams, because I never do.
Well, you were diseased, so...
That's true. I was. But now...
Why do I have a bowl of mushroom stew? Ooh, you have makeup on. Your eyelids blue?
Yeah.
Snazzy.
I'm going to a party later.
Ooh.
In about an hour. 8:30. I said I was going to be there by. So... This is kind of a you know... shorter stream with not too many people.
We have a pink sheep. And a blue sheep. Oh, no, it's a Jeb sheep. I forgot about the Jeb.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what do you want to do this stream?
Well, one thing that we have to finish doing is destroying the village.
We're destroying it now?
Oh, yeah. Well, we have to destroy it so that we can build it up better. We can rebuild and do...
Are the villagers properly housed?
Yeah. And between streams, I'm going to assign them all jobs and names and personalities that we can then use to build the houses. Because as it stands right now, they're all generic and they're all interchangeable, and I wanna, you know, give them individual identities.
So should I just start breaking stuff?
Yeah, go right ahead. There are plenty of chests around, to throw materials into. This is the main thing that I guess, it's important to finish doing, but, I feel like I should probably do the, planning off-stream, because that would be really boring. It wouldn't involve a lot of things in Minecraft itself. It would just be, like, searching on wikis for what trades are possible and like, editing, notes... like a notepad document on my computer, like, several times over until I'm perfectly happy with it. It would not be interesting.
I'm sad the Potato Man hasn't come back in a while.
Nobody has come back in a while. It's just us.
Where?
Yeah, those were my thoughts exactly.
I hiccup weird. I've been on this medication for a little over a week now that's supposed to help me stop burping so frequently, because I'll literally burp like 50 times a day.
Huh.
It's done nothing. I'm already halfway through the treatment course and nothing has changed.
Wow. I have been trying to get better from my sickness, and the advice that I always get is to drink lots of water, get lots of rest, and you know, stay away from screens, and I ignore all of that advice completely. I do not listen to any of that.
Well, I always think the screens thing is stupid, unless you have, like, a fever, but,
Yeah, kinda did, yeah.
Oh. Also, it's probably just a superstition that I still have from my childhood, because it's something my mom would tell me.
Fair.
But, the water thing is pretty true from what I know.
Well, okay, I've heard it, espoused in a very, like, propagandistic way. Okay. So, I saw a TikTok probably about like a year ago, and it's still stuck in my head, where, this person straight up said, if you have a headache, and, you know, I tell you to drink water, and you said you already have drink water, and, like, you tried that, and it didn't, you know, cure your headache, you are lying. You did not actually try drinking water. Like, and they like, proved out scientifically that for all headache-related matters, drinking water will fix it. Like, they went into the reason that headaches exist and how water objectively solves that problem. And I was like, oh, wow, that's great to know. I have been kind of neglecting, you know, that sort of advice when I'm sick. So great, I'll just solve all of my problems instantly next time. And turns out, no, it didn't. I still have a headache, even after I drink water.
Drink more.
I mean, yeah, you could always just say drink more. Like, oh yeah, you haven't drunk enough for what I'm saying to come true yet.
Honestly, I think at some point you're just drinking enough water and waiting for it to work that your headache goes away on its own.
Yeah. But this person, you know, they would never teach you that.
I'm still eating my food, so I'm making.
Do you mind if I flip here?
Progress. I'll go ahead.
Oh. Only flip touch that for you. I did a few, like, buildings. I destroyed them in between the streams. And that was useful, because I really don't know if I want footage out there of me destroying 2 churches. Like, spending a lot of time doing so, because they are very complicated buildings.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually still kind of see where one of them was, like, in the structure of the mountain. Like, if you look behind you.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
We can see it, that's fine.
I'll admit that I did it, I just don't know if I want that footage out there. That's a different concern.
I was gonna say, what kind of atrocities could be committed in Minecraft that really translate to real life? But I mean, we've proved that time and time again.
Yeah.
Oh, I got noodles everywhere. Man.
I hate when that happens.
There's like 6 of them. And fell off my fork.
This individual is consuming beans in a movie theater. Alright,
If you're going back for an axe, can you bring me an extra 2? Mine's about to break.
Alright. I'm gonna craft mine normally, and then I'm gonna give you one that's crafted backwards.
Okay.
Or, ooh, no, even, even worse. Crafted up against the left wall of the crafting table.
Oh. Why?
Because I want yours to be made wrong. Manufacturing error. Honestly, this eye makeup is admittedly kind of hurting my eyes.
I covered myself in temporary tattoos today because my mom found an old book of them.
Oh wow. You got
I
any
put one on my butt.
Spider-Man ones?
No, it's mostly just like flowers and stuff.
Okay.
It's also like a whole music themed sheet. There's one with like ice creams on them.
Hmm. Did I ever tell you about the Indiana Jones sticker lady?
I don't think so.
So, in elementary school, I forget which grade, like third or fourth, I had this, I don't even know what kind of thing it was, but I know that, for the sake of my own academics, every now and again I would just be pulled from class to sit, in a room, either just with a teacher or, like, with a teacher and a few other kids. And it was just, like, a quiet space to get work done. You know, it was just, a space that was more suited to, you know,
So they can
me
spectate your tip.
and... Yeah. And I remember this, you know, lady who would take me out of class being super nice, and I would always look forward to, you know, being taken out of class to hang out with her, and she would have these like stickers that she would give out as a reward, which is pretty typical. But it would make me so happy every time I would get one of these stickers. And at the time, I had like a really big Indiana Jones phase. And so she would, she got a book of like just Indiana Jones themed stickers and would give me one of those.
I think I remember the ending of the story.
Every time, and I was super happy about that. And then yeah, at the end of the year, she just gave me the whole book.
Yeah.
Because she
And
wasn't
it's like
gonna do anything else
you
with
ruined
it.
the sticker economy by doing this. Now these are meaningless because you gave me the whole thing, you know?
That's not the emotional core of the memory.
Oh.
That might have been your perspective if that happened to you, but I was just overjoyed. Like, the effect was not diminished at all. It actually felt like getting one of those stickers times 500.
Damn.
It was like the nicest thing that anyone had ever done for me up until that point. But also, years later, I did realize, well, she wasn't gonna do anything else with those stickers. Like,
Was this the last house?
I think so. I think we've... Oh, wait, no, there's still these. Animals, be free!
Actually, should we bring the cows back home?
Uh,
Wait, no, we have a thing full of cows.
we have a mushroom farm.
Yeah, it's pigs that we don't have. But there's only one pig, so we can let him go.
I also don't think that we need pigs.
Do you want to get rid of the paths too?
Maybe.
Honestly, I feel like it might be good to just start with a clean slate.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're right about that. And then if there's any other terraforming that you want to do, like if you just really have the urge to make an area that's not pretty look much prettier, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
On the rare occasion you won't stop me from building.
Hey, I haven't, like, stopped you really at all this world.
That's true. I also haven't gotten funky with it, so.
I've given you criticism when I think that something that you're building looks bad, but...
particularly anatomy shaped.
That wasn't even my criticism of your roof.
I was thinking it though the whole time.
Well, that's you.
It's mostly the color. You know, like when your hand's itchy and you have to bite it to get it to work?
Yeah.
And like, stop itching. That's why I love my desk, because I've got like a piece of, I think it's fiberglass, to kind of widen my desk and make it deeper. So it goes on top of it, but it's also got kind of sharp edges. And it's just enough to like scratch my hand real good.
I'm making the Tucker Carlson face right now. I personally cannot relate to that.
Come on, your palms don't get itchy.
My palms do get itchy. It's just I've never taken it upon myself. I think is the right verbiage there. To solve it by biting my hand.
You're like scratching it with your teeth more than like biting. You're not really chewing on yourself. You're like,
well, I think I've done that then, yeah.
I forgot you have the tism, and I have to be very specific about what I'm saying.
My sister has the worst habit ever. She actively gets rid of her nails by biting them. Like it's not like it's not like a nervous biting nails, or like
That's just how she cuts her nails.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, whip, yep, no.
I used to do that as a kid.
Yeah. And it's not just her fingernails either. She does that with toenails too.
I used to do my toenails too.
And I'll like walk into her room and she'll just be like bending her leg into her mouth to like bite.
Is this
off,
Casey?
Yes, to bite off a bit of toenail and then just spit it out. She's a germaphobe, by the way. I don't know how her brain allows her to do that, but I mean, I guess in her mind it's better than clippers. Somehow. I don't even think she pretends her brain makes sense. I don't know why she's, you know, just randomly being diffed on on this stream. She doesn't watch these streams, so it feels kind of mean to, like, you know, talk about her behind her back, but... Was that your stomach that just made that noise?
I was burping.
Oh. So, kinda.
There's a campfire up here? There's a whole little...
Oh yeah, that's Kylie's.
This is so cute.
That's Kylie's house.
This is adorable. I'm gonna put down her boat in the little pond and leave. It's my only modification.
Fair.
Instead of stealing anything, I just moved her boat.
Now, there are also some, definitely odd path moments here.
Yeah, I just got rid of one that was, like, going up the side of the mountain.
Yeah, that's why you have free license to terraform. I also, want to do one particular thing, which is have like a river flowing through the bridge, through the village with like bridges across it, like teeny tiny bridges.
That'd be cute. Like
For-
a kind of Venice thing.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know that town in GTA, that like little area that has all the little bridges?
Yeah, yeah.
Or play GTA 5? Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I accidentally drive onto there all the time.
Yeah, me too, and run over like 7 people.
Yeah. If you're bad.
I need a new shovel.
Me too, actually. But I've just made a crafting table. So, yeah.
I don't have any iron on me.
I can make you a shovel.
That would be
And
awesome.
thankfully for you, there's no way for me to make it wrong.
I'm sure you could find a way. Thanks. Also, I know we don't teleport a lot in this server, and I don't know if it's still an issue on Bedrock, but when you would teleport someone onto a path block, they would just kind of get stuck.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe when we build the village, we should use a different thing. Plus, I just think the path blocks look kind of ugly.
The path blocks are kind of ugly, and there's no natural way to transition between them and stairs and slabs.
Yeah.
And so I would offer to use a completely different path block, like, you know, planks or something, but...
About gravel, you know, back to the basics.
There's also really, like, there are stairs that are similar, but I would have to add, like, block variety to make it seem justified, and I don't know, I just don't want to do all that. So either I go for, you know, pure vanilla block palette and use the path block, because what the heck else am I going to use path blocks for? That's one argument that's being had in my mind. Or I just use planks and then have different sections of the village use different planks.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, it might be cute. Because then those little bridges could be exactly the same thing. It's funny you mentioned GTA in that context, because I was actually thinking of a specific level in Hitman that has something kind of like that. So, very different, but also not very kid-friendly game. I don't know why I can't think of any, like, PG examples of cute little bridges going over rivers. Feels like it should be, you know, pretty easy.
I almost said Red Dead Redemption, but there we go again. That's not...
Yep.
I was like, oh, the horse game! Oh,
Ooh,
the horse game.
You know what? I thought of a kid-friendly game that has stuff like that, and it's Minecraft.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't say. Holy smokes. I don't think I've ever said that.
It
I don't
suits you.
feel good.
No, yeah, you should keep saying it. It suits you.
No! Radical!
That too.
Man. Are you just gonna encourage whatever I'm not gonna keep trying because I don't want to know the answer to that. I'm just gonna keep saying progressively more stupid stuff, and you're gonna be like, yeah, do it.
Oh, what? Do you not want the support of your friends? Wow. So seeing as there aren't any kids watching because there's nobody watching, I just recently introduced MJ to GTA 5 because I genuinely think that they would like the story, and they genuinely know how to find fun in sandbox games. So it just seemed
I tried very briefly to get into the story a couple weeks ago because I really liked Red Dead Redemption 2's story, but the voice acting is just old enough for it to sound crunchy, and it was bothering me.
honestly fair. You really gotta care about, like, straight dudes for the plot.
Also, they just say the N-word too much. It's like this is a little, I don't know. I'm not black, so I don't know if I'm one to comment on it, but it makes me a little uncomfortable. I feel like an old white lady clutching my cardigan.
It's like, hey, whoa, cool your jets, buddy. Like the most
In the
white
first
people...
scene, when the dude's like, "Hey, you want to go out and drink with me?" and he's like, "Nah, I gotta go to work tomorrow, man." He's like, "Man, you such a wimp, man." And he just starts laying into him, and it's like, "Yo, he's got work to what?" I don't know. I'll try it again sometime, but
Well, I'll elaborate more in DMs later, but I found that for me, the story of GTA 5 became significantly more interesting when I spoiled it for myself. I was kind of playing and, like, meandering in a save file, not really, like, sure where the plot was going. And then eventually I just got bored and I looked up where the plot was going and I was like, oh! That's really interesting. I want to see that. And then it sort of recontextualized everything in the game as, like, okay, oh, so that's how everything's leading up to that, and oh, that makes sense. But
that's kind of, like, I've never played the first Red Dead, but I know the basics of the story of it, which is why I wanted to play the second one, because a friend bought it for me. And it's like, I want to play the second one, and then I pirated the first... Oh! I found the villager hole.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what's this random block doing here? I'm terraforming stuff, you know, and there's a dude looking up at me. Well, my shovel broke again, but I got rid of all the path blocks I could find, and I did a little bit of terraforming as I went, so
Yeah.
the place looks a bit smoother.
There are more up there.
Oh, right. I need another shovel then.
Yeah, we will tackle that, when we sleep.
You going back home to sleep, or?
Yeah.
Alright.
Honestly, I should just, like, give you iron
Yeah.
at this point. So, when we destroy, or when we've finished destroying all the remnants of the village, I think the only thing we can really do before, like, planning how we're gonna rebuild it, like, the only thing that we don't need much planning to get done is... Oh yeah, here's your iron.
How many sticks? Oh wait, we just chucked down a bunch of houses. Hold on.
Yeah. The only thing that we can immediately build, as far as I'm concerned, is the river that I mentioned earlier.
I was gonna say, I usually like to start with the rivers and stuff.
Yeah, I want to have that flowing through, and then we can kind of build the houses around that. There's also this cave, which we're definitely going to be doing something with.
I kind of have some ideas for that cave.
I think... Yeah, Nady was the one terraforming this mountain. And so I want to keep it as close to how they have terraformed it as possible, just getting rid of the path blocks and replacing them with dirt.
Okay. There.
Because we're definitely not going to, like, keep these paths anyway. Like, I was kind of iffy on destroying the paths down there.
Whoa, there's another... Whoa!
Oh, yeah, this is a moment right here.
Are we just gonna keep this one?
I kind of want to just keep that one.
Okay. It'll be our little secret house.
Yeah.
Why didn't we put the villagers in there? They're in a hole in the ground.
I didn't know about that. I would have, because that's honestly sick.
Can I take the coal?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I think that's a fine enough hatch job. Now... Oh, God. Oh, no. There's so much path up here.
There's more?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
they're over
so
there.
much more.
I went the other different direction. I found a big coal vein. I'm gonna be a minute.
Yeah, the objections I sometimes raise to your coal mining habits are not because I don't want you to have coal. I hope you realize it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Especially if we're, like, on the way somewhere.
I made it work.
Yeah. But I also, I felt like I had to be vigilant. Whoops. I keep almost falling. Oh, right, I just
I
remembered.
can't get up there. I don't feel like it. I'm going home.
Alright.
I'm gonna terraform other stuff at least.
Yeah,
What's up?
Get water buckets.
Okay.
While you're there.
My house truly is a work of genius.
Yeah. Alright.
Is 3 enough? Water buckets?
Probably. I'm gonna say yeah. Alright, it's 8 o'clock, so I'm leaving in half an hour.
You said you were gonna get there at 8:30. Shouldn't you leave in like 20 minutes?
It doesn't take that long to get there. I'm getting a ride from my dad. But yeah. Uh, I am...
Honestly, I haven't really been wanting to play lately, but because I have the biggest, fanciest house on the server, I have to.
Hmm.
I can't just disappear, man. I've got the best house.
Yeah.
And the best commentary. I gotta be a fan favorite for whatever 3 molecules worth of fans that we have.
Yeah. It does feel like that sometimes. Alright. Oh, there's so many path blocks. Like,
Ew,
there
your texture
weren't...
pack makes them so long.
There weren't even, like, houses up here. It wasn't like the village extended up here, it was just that the path blocks extended up here due to a freak accident of RNG.
Yeah, they always go so far. I'm guessing Nadie's gonna cover up all the stone areas.
I was imagining so, but it's possible that, they have a different vision.
Oh, did you finally finish everything as soon as I got up here?
Nope.
Nope.
Look down.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even know how. And I forgot my crafting table down there. I'm gonna make a new one. Alright.
Flint and steel.
Flint and steel.
Chicken jockey. I haven't even seen the thing. I just keep seeing people referencing it.
Yeah, I know. I haven't either. Oh, I just saw more.
Where?
All the way over here.
Where are you? Ugh.
I think that should be all of it.
Nice. I'm gonna go make an enchanted diamond pickaxe, because I got 38 levels.
Nice. I have 60.
I never used them from the Ender Dragon that I accidentally killed.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
I also love the bit in the video where it's like, the ones in the cage are actually safer, and it zooms into me dying.
Yeah.
Couldn't have planned that better. Because I jumped in the cage and punched it.
Which is not what I meant when I said that the ones in the cage are safer. Like, you did the opposite strategy that you're supposed to do. You looked at the end crystal and said, I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. And then you died and you were like, you were saying, Brooke? Like it's my fault.
Completely user error.
Yeah. I forgot I have Feather Falling 4 in my boots now.
Alright, I'm wearing my diamond stuff. I should take it off.
Are you gonna go sleep?
I can in a second.
Alright, then I don't need to run all the way home. Alright. I spent a good deal of time in the first few streams lighting up this village so that it would be safe from harm. And now I've completely eliminated it.
Still haven't finished my bedroom.
Yeah.
My ceiling is still completely open to the elements.
I kind of
Like,
thought that's what you were going for at a certain
I
point.
wanted to make some kind of cover, but I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
You know?
we are on normal mode. I just realized I don't think that I've seen like any hostile mobs this entire time, but we have been in entirely lit up areas, so that makes sense.
Oh, I took back the water buckets. I never gave them to you.
Oh. Oopsie.
I only have 6 diamonds. What? Oh, I guess I did just make,
Meet me at the bridge.
diamond gear. I was gonna make a pickaxe, right? Not a shovel.
Oh, hey, there's drowned. Okay, so there are hostile mobs. Oh, hey, and there's a wandering trader. Pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, gray dye, sand, allium, and gunpowder. Alright, so when I arrived to this village, when I am like standing here at the entrance,
I only got efficiency 3.
That's unfortunate.
I'm grindstoning that. I don't care that it only gives you a little bit of XP back. I'm doing this again. There we go. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Efficiency 4. Nice. I wanted Silk Touch, but I'm not gonna
One spot does immediately come to mind for where to have the water pouring out of. And it's right there. But I'm seeing that there's freshly placed dirt there. I don't know if that's one of Native's bits. Or, no, wait, that's probably us then.
Yeah. Looks like us.
Yeah, where we just were. God. I didn't tell MJ that I was gonna do up my makeup for the party. They're gonna be so excited. It's weird. MJ finds me really attractive. I'm still not used to that. Oh wait, I already had a water bucket on me. Oh well. Alright. There she flows. Alright. That honestly looks really pretty, I think.
Chicken Jackie.
Chicken Jackie. Now, I just need it to be contained. So, if I... What? I go all the way up to the top here... and I actually give myself some food... I unplace it, and then I'm gonna replace it in the exact same place. It should flow into the exact holes that I dug, and that way it can be a contained waterfall, and I can flow it into a river.
Have you checked your school bill lately?
No, why?
Because my Massachusetts state grant still hasn't come in, and I want my money. It's still, like, expected financial aid. Like, everything else has come in. I was just wondering if you've noticed yours hasn't come in either.
I wouldn't notice because I'm kind of loaded already. I'm kidding, of course. Thing is, this is really wide. I want to have this slowly turn, or not even slowly, but I want to have this, you know, fairly quickly turn into like a 2-block wide thing. I might just have it flowing out of, like... I don't know. These 2 blocks? And then I'll just say, hey! This is... what it is.
Never mind. I was gonna complain about stuff in like a challenge in Red Dead, but you wouldn't understand how hard it is because you don't get blackjack.
That's true.
Basically, the point of the game is you gotta get as close to 21 as possible. Or
yeah,
like 21.
yeah, I know this one.
Yeah, and so the challenge is to hit 3 times and still win. So you'd have to have 5 cards in your hand, not bust, and still win.
Wow.
I've gotten 5 cards, and I was playing for an hour earlier. I got 5 cards in my hand once, and the dealer tied with me, so it got pushed. I just got my bet back. I didn't win anything. So it didn't count for the challenge.
Wow.
Why am I missing 1 piece of wheat? I thought your farm was perfect.
You didn't harvest it at the right time.
How dare you accuse me?
I was literally watching that farm for a while. Like a few streams
It was just
in a row.
missing 1 piece of wheat. I've got 2 64 stacks and a 63.
Yeah, no.
I just wanted to feed the animals more. I want to see how many we can get into these pens. The only other animal I could really see us getting is chickens for the feathers for arrows. Dude, the sheep can't even reach each other on the other sides of the pen. Like, they both got the hearts. They can't even... Oh, there we go, finally. I love it when there's so many animals, they start doing the pinball thing.
I see zombies looking down at the villager trap.
Oh no.
Go sleep. Go sleep now.
Ugh. Sleeping in Nady's bed, it's closer.
Alright, this should be the last shovel that I have to make. And then I'm probably going to hop off stream.
Okay.
Once I'm done letting this river flow. Oh, that was the other thing I should have had in my hotbar.
They're ready to breed again so fast in Bedrock. This is gonna be fairly fun to boat through, if we're able. That would be, yeah. Should try to make it so we could do that.
Yeah. The physics might be different on Bedrock somehow. I know in Java, if there's like bridges going over it, it would just clip through your head. I don't know what the rules are on Bedrock. Sometimes there's more rules, sometimes there's less rules.
You should come see how many animals we have.
Alright,
I might have fed them all of the wheat.
Well, surely that would be impossible. That would be the task of a madman.
Because, like, the baby sheep go to the corners, but the baby cows actually take up space. You can, like,
Mm.
oh, it's not as much of a circle anymore, but there was, like, a pit of them. There was just, like, shorter cows. Amadeus is living the good life, not in this cramped pen.
Mm. There we go. Oh, that looks great. It is definitely going to need to use some decoration, but I am really happy with how that river has turned out. I think that yeah, it is just. Oh yeah, you should also take a look at it. It's very square. The turns
Oh, yeah.
that the river makes are just kind of, you know,
What about,
like a straight 90-degree angle. I don't really have
about
time to
this?
do much more than that right now.
What about that? Even that's just a little better.
That is a little better, but again, I just don't have time. So I'm
Yeah.
going to look at the amount of animals. I'm going to say, wow, and then I'm going to log off.
Yeah, I'm gonna slightly round these corners while you do that.
Alright, fair enough.
So that way they're not all just 90-degree turns.
Well, what do you think about it otherwise?
I like it. I like this area that's like kind of behind the waterfall. What if we made like a shop or something?
Ooh, yeah, I was thinking like a spa.
Or where it falls, we should maybe make a little pond too, so that way like the rest
Yeah.
of this isn't just falling straight into the dirt, you know?
I was also thinking it would make a good pond area.
Or make another river
wow,
that
that
goes
is
out
a lot
to...
of animals.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Or
that's all I have time for.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
dig out a
know-
big hole for
Alright.
my idea. So I was thinking make it curve around.
Well,
and,
I have
like...
to go. I have to leave the game now. So,
Yes, okay. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, everyone.